So this will be the video on the PB150, guys. It's a step up from the PB100, its little baby brother. So the PB150 is a 50% increase in the battery capacity size, hence the name. PB150 is 150 amp hours. This one is our best seller at the moment. Why? The main reason or the premise of the 150 is to allow it to connect to an inverter. So the first couple of years that we had the power boxes on the market, the biggest feature that most people want to be able to run now is coffee machines or things like that, the 240 volt gear. People want to go glamping now. The main feature of the PB150 is on the back of the PB150, we can connect a 120 amp inverter link cable. This allows your customer to basically plug and play in the back of the power box to basically on this one a 1500 watt inverter and respectively on the PB200 a 2000 watt inverter, but that is a 1500 watt inverter on the PB150 via the link cable on the back, and that will allow your customer to run pretty much everything from about a coffee machine downwards. Induction cooktops on the PB150 I would not recommend. Most of the ones I've seen on the market are around about 1800 or above. If you happen to find one that's around 1200, 1300, we'd happily say run with it. Just depends what's on the market, and obviously that is quite a fast moving space, so it's hard to know everything out there that exists. The other thing on the PB150 is there is another 40 amp outlet. That also does differ from the PB100, does not have that. And pretty much the front face really stays the same there, guys. The outlets, pretty much everything is as on the PB100, slightly bit bigger. Again, can do the custom painting on the face plates, again, custom order. And just to reiterate again, 4 USBs, 2 Siggies, 25 amp outlet, solar input, vehicle input, all your circuit breakers, and again your 200 amp isolator to kill the box completely. As mentioned, the PB150 is our best seller. Reason being size, capacity, price, basically everything is nailed on this box. The idea that you can get 150 amp hours, which may run your fridge, depending on how power hungry it is, there's a lot of factors that go into it, but potentially as long as 4 to 5 days of the PB150 is really awesome. It's also not that massive, so the big thing is you can still fit it in the back of a ute tub, fit it in the back of a wagon, something like that. It's not going to kill too much space, and you're going to have heaps and heaps of power, and being able to run 240 off it again, that's a massive bonus. So the PB150, again, you will find your customers when they look between the PB100 and the 150, the idea of being able to run the inverter is a massive bonus. Not everyone will want it, but the idea, even for customers to be able to do that later down the line, is a massive bonus. So the PB150, like the rest of the power boxes, we manufacture a nice laser cut mounting tray, powder coated in black, looks really sleek. That will go on the bottom of the power box, and that does allow you to mount your power box strap around the box, and it's nice and secure in the back of your ute, tinny, wherever you want to decide to chuck it. So the great thing about the power box range is we're trying to keep them across the board as similar as possible. So they do have the same components as the PB100. So it does come with the Redarc 1225D charger, Victron Smart Shunt inside, and again, the PowerTech battery, this time rated at 150 amps. So again, we're trying to keep them all the same so it doesn't confuse you when selling the products, that you don't know what's in what box. So again, it's got all the good quality components that the PB100 did, just with a bigger battery capacity for those people looking to run maybe for potentially 3-4 days, or looking to run an inverter, something like that. The PB150 is perfect for the guys that just want the step up from the PB100 to power their adventure just a little bit longer. That pretty much wraps up the PB150, guys. It's the best seller at the moment. It's the best bang for buck. It's the one you're probably going to sell most of at the shop. If your customers are looking to run just a little bit more than just the fridge, they want to run some 240 volt gear, this is going to be the one to go. So, yep, that pretty much wraps it up, guys.